From chapter 11, He shall return. For the Aro merchants, the increasing demand for African flesh by the European merchants was a game changer and increased their wealth. With the transaction of guns and gunpowder from the Portuguese, George cloth from the Dutch merchants, Indian textiles from the English, and tobacco from Chesapeake Bay, the wealth of the Aro Confederacy flowed like the Imo, the aptly named river, facilitating a laminar flow of merchandise unimpeded by the resistance of a village or the sorrow of a grieving mother. Although the transportation of enslaved Africans across the Atlantic began in the 1480s, by the 1740s, the demand for African slaves was at fever pitch, incentivizing the Arochukwu merchants to commission more raids by their warriors into neighboring Igbo communities. Igbo land experienced intensified slave trading activities between the 17th and 19th centuries. In that time span, it is estimated that close to 700,000 men and women of Igbo origin made up to 80% of the shipments from the Bight of Biafra. This heavy toll impacted the psyches of communities across the entire Igbo populations, whoever they may be, and people were worried, wary and watchful, depending on which side of the trade they lay. Slaves were acquired by various means. They were kidnapped by raiders, taken from among prisoners of war, sentenced to slavery as punishment for crimes or the commitment of taboos, taken by subterfuge, apprehended as debtors, or sold via the desperate act of indigent parents. To be fair to indigent parents, it had been heard that some greedy parents, a man with an excess of children from multiple wives, had sold off some children from the least favorite wives to pay for an illustrious title, such as the Ozor title.